Wake up, Woodlawn! Eaglevision is on the air. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose fresh eyes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, almost bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say as that star.
Thanks, you may be seated. Hey there, Eagles. Today is Thursday, February 22nd, 2018. I'm Allison here with my coworker Meredith. This week seems like it has gone by pretty quickly, and we are already looking at another weekend. I ain't mad though. We aren't working on habit 7 yet, but we all need time to sharpen the saw from time to time. I agree, Meredith. You know, the cool thing about the 7 habits is that we can practice any or all of them at any time. We don't have to wait until a particular habit rolls around, and we don't have to stop practicing a habit once it has passed. You just dropped a big truth, Allison. The fact is they are called habits. That means you need to work at and practice them in order to master them. Knowing and following the 7 habits will help us become better, kinder, more successful people overall. That's a great thing to aspire to. For sure. I think my favorite habit is think win-win because it helps us find a solution that makes everyone happy. What about you? I kind of like put first things first because we get the big rocks like homework and chores done, and we still have plenty of time to do all the fun things we enjoy, like family time, video games, and playing with our friends. That's a good one too. I think we all should strive to be lifelong learners. That is where the power of yet comes in. We talked about the power of yet yesterday. When you strive to be a lifelong learner, the power of yet comes in very handy. Learning new things is hard sometimes, but remember, we can't give up. Use those 3 little letters to give you the boost you need to help you push through when new things get hard. You are so right, Allison. You know, Mr. Spencer and Mr. Wright embrace lifelong learning and the power of yet. In fact, our teachers do too. They are being great leaders so that we can follow in their footsteps. We don't have to wait until we are adults to be leaders. Even our youngest smallest student has the power to lead here at Woodlawn. Now let's check in with Makita and Woodlawn weather.
Thanks, Meredith. Today's forecast calls for mostly sunny skies with a very low chance of rain. Our high will be around 85 degrees. Our low will be around 64 degrees. Our chance of rain is less than 10%. We have Florida is known as the Sunshine State, right? That's important because when you are outside playing in the heat and wearing a jacket, you can make yourself sick. It's super important to drink lots of water during the day and take your jacket off when you are outside in the heat. If you feel yourself getting a headache, it may be a sign that you are not getting enough to drink. Dehydrated can happen very quickly and can become dangerous. Boys and girls, please take care of yourself out there. Now let's check in with Cassidy and news from the Eagles Nest Cafe.
Thanks, Meredith, Makita. Hey there, Eagles. Today in the cafe, enjoy some delicious macaroni and cheese with a whole grain dinner roll or a PB&J. Add some fresh steamed broccoli or mixed vegetables. Finish up with fruit, milk, and juice for your carried balanced meal to carry you out through the afternoon. Tomorrow for breakfast, bite into sausage swirl slider or assorted cereals and a muffin. Add some fruit, milk, and juice for a nutritious and delicious start to your day. Now let's check in with Mr. Spencer and Mr. Wright and news from the top of the nest.
Good morning, Woodlawn Eagles.
Look at here, Mr. Spencer. We got all sorts of good things happening.
We do, and you know what? We've got some great examples right here, Mr. Wright, because, you know, I have people all the time, and I know you do too, that come up and they tell us about the goals that they've met, and they've told us about some of the good deeds that they're doing, and it is also wonderful. But sometimes boys and girls will ask us, can you take me on Eaglevision? Will you take me up there so that I can be on TV too? And we tell them all the time that eagle eyes are always watching. Well, we've got some very special guests here today. We've got Christopher, we got Chris, and we got Joshua and my Torah. And you know why they are up here? They are up here because they lead every single day and never ask to be on Eaglevision, Mr. Wright.
That's right, Mr. Spencer. What's so cool about our friends here is that it's not just a one-time thing, that they just did the special big thing that made them stand out as leaders. It's that they lead every single day. I don't know about you, Mr. Spencer, but that's the kind of leader I like to see, is that no matter who's watching, if nobody's watching, they still make the right choice. That's true leadership. And my Toria and the Castellano boys, they do that every single day. And I agree. When we got that email, I was like, boom, boom, boom. All three of them.
Because all three of these leaders, Mr. Wright, they do it not because they want a certain color. They do it not because they want to be on TV. They do it not because they want $1 million sore bucks. They do it because it's the right thing to do every single day. So we are extremely proud of you. We are so proud to put you out there for all to see. And I hope they start watching you and you and you so that they may find themselves up here too.
That's right. So boys and girls, if you're wondering, I want to be next, I want to be up there, look for students like my Toria and our friends up here that are leading every single day, and see and learn from their example, because that's exactly what they do. They're not about the show. They're not about saying, look at me. They lead it by a quiet example every single day of what it means to be a leader at Woodlawn.
Woohoo, nice. So can you guys, leaders, can you help us out a little bit today? We've got some attendance goals that have been met, and so will you help us announce them? Will you do that for me? So our very first one comes from 3rd grade. It is their 5th ticket, and it is Miss
Walkowitz.
Miss Walkowitz! Good job! Pre-K, coming to us from our pre-K with their 5th ticket is Mrs. DeJong's class. Good job. And you know what we do, right? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Good job, boys and girls. Excellent job being here on time and every day. And thank you to the 3 of you for being excellent examples of what we would expect from our Eagle leaders. And we do that by following those SOAR expectations, don't we? Which is S.
Channel 4 again on Monday at 7:30 a.m. for Eaglevision News. Have a thrilling Thursday. So